Hey Gemini, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. If you're new here, welcome. All the info you need to know is listed down below. This is going to be your mid-October reading. I did pull some number cards. I did that for all the signs to kind of add up to get your oracle card. So if 10/31, 9/22, or 4/19, those dates or numbers mean anything to you, there might be a special tidbit in here for you. And it equaled the Y card, peace, and soulmates, 41, 31, and 23. And I think that someone's finally figured out how to come to peace with something revolving a soulmate relationship. So we're going to go kind of rogue today and just kind of see what Spirit wants us to know. We've got bad luck, small problems or inconveniences, corrections or apologies are needed. I didn't see that one that flip-flopped. So there's been some procrastination here. Speak your truth. Catalyst, this happened for a reason, but might not be for you. And someone has something to say. And let this go and move forward. So keep in mind, this is a general reading, so not everything will resonate. Please take what does, leave the rest behind, and the energies can also be flip-flopped. So for some of you, this soulmate, you've come to peace with why it happened, the lessons that were learned, and realized that, okay, if they're meant to come back, they will come back. Everything always does for my highest good, whatever's meant for me. But I feel more, it's like, okay, I've realized something very deep. I've had some knowledge about this soulmate relationship, and I'm at peace with it. So this bad luck and this procrastination, we're going to put those together. Someone has something to say with the corrections or apologies, and then speak your truth. So this person might want to have something to say to you, and you might speak your truth back. So we'll kind of see. And perhaps someone's procrastination or the bad luck was why it didn't ever get off the ground or it went awry. Bad luck or laziness, please. Whoops. Hold on just a second. Didn't like how those came out. Bad luck and laziness for the Geminis, please. Cry to the moon. That's like a soul cry. Could be a dark night of the soul. The full moon seems also significant. I'm golden. I like that, number 8. So that's 8/31. That 2-month stretch of time might have been significant there. Maybe someone goes back and forth, or did go back and forth. They went from like a soul cry situation to a spiritual awakening to realizing I figured it all out, and that's what's brought in the peace. I like that a lot, actually. Cry for the moon. Fighting the current, go with the flow. So someone did maybe fight it. And they could have fought it out of, because they were seeing the signs and synchronicities. We do have the Sinistry card here. And they saw the light at the end of the tunnel. They thought that they'd found their home, a person on their soul tribe. It's definitely a soulmate, a deep soulmate. But I think someone thought it was forever. And when it wasn't forever, it kind of hurt. And that doesn't mean it won't come back around, but we all have to surrender and let go, right? I think that was deep. You got the lantern twice. So it's felt on both sides. Mirrored energy, deep unconditional love. And that's one of the hardest things, but that's how you know you unconditionally love somebody. If you can let them go and you have that deep of a bond and you still have peace with the situation, knowing and that care for them, that is unconditional love. So this is amazing. Somebody realized, hey, it was bad timing. And somebody didn't step up the plate for me, but I'm golden. I know I'm worthy. And I learned a lot from this. I like that a lot. Whoa. Let's add some tarot to the mix here. See what we get. The moon. So there's 2. Cry for the moon and the moon. A lot is hidden here. And maybe someone just stopped asking why. Because the why, I think, asking all those questions was keeping them from moving forward. The Hangman and the 2 of Wands. They could have also wondered, why couldn't they step up for me? I know that there's this deep love here. And sometimes people are just scared. They have free will, and for whatever reason, they felt it. King of Cups, they're just really crappy on the delivery and maybe couldn't put it into action into the 3D. Because there's healing, there's wish fulfillment with the star. Could be a water sign that you're dealing with, or an air sign like Aquarius, Pisces, Cancer. Lots of vibes there. It doesn't have to be. That's just their mindset. So everything was hidden and someone came to peace with it. Whoever you are, I'm proud of you, because that's the hardest part. And man, you are slaying it out there. Whoops. Just going to get one of these to wrap it up. Freedom. Freedom from your own mind. It set you free. Free from this situation. And then we have card 23, generosity. That kind of fell out with it. But I think that's the blessing in the lesson here that someone learned. Let this go and move forward. Catalyst, this happened for a reason, but might not be for you. It feels very much like somebody didn't get on the train. Spilled the tea. Or they didn't say their emotions. Yeah, they didn't get on the road less traveled. So perhaps this new awareness, there could be a conversation that's had that helps somebody come to peace with this, a closure type conversation. But someone realizes that this was a catalyst to put them on the path that they wouldn't have went on otherwise, you know, and that's the best thing about it. There is really a deep connection and a blessing with that because they sent one person to do that and nobody else could do it. And there's the Divine Masculine card. Definitely check out Aries, Virgo, Taurus, or Aquarius if you've got that in your chart or you're dealing with one of those, or a Leo. Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine. So this was also help somebody to go within and find both of those. So if you were more on the water side, on the emotion side, it was to bring out your air energy. Yeah, you get what I'm saying. But I also feel it was to bring these two people together to start them on their spiritual path. Because we've got the mirror, that's self-reflection, mirrored energy, and then we've got knots, complications, restrictions, self-sabotage. That can sometimes be the why. And letting go of that why, like, stops somebody from being stuck. There's the release and a higher perspective here. And there's the moon again. The moon, guys, I'm telling you. And some of this stuff might come into fruition before the end of the moon, the full moon on October, the end of October. It's on the 28th. So we'll see if we get some clarifiers there. I'm going to get one of these too. What about this Divine Masculine and Feminine? See if I can flip this out. So we got the projector. Projecting feelings or issues onto others with false start. We thought that was there. Stopped energy, failure to launch, didn't reach full potential. And celebrations, reunions, weddings, reasons to celebrate. Like I said, the why kept somebody stuck. They expected it to come back around. It did not. And if it did, it went south. But what it did was trigger the masculine and the feminine in this category. Energy, that doesn't matter. It's just the way the energy rolls. The Father came out as well. I'm getting an Archangel Michael or like a divine vibe from that. So let's see. Why did it fail to launch? Somebody was guarded against it. Bottom line, somebody was guarded maybe against love. It made them feel imbalanced. 6 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups. They ignored this blessing. And 7 of Wands because they were in a protective bubble. Probably due to past hurts in love with the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is a slower moving energy. And maybe this either happened too quickly or they didn't trust it because of the Knight of Cups that came through in the past. Let me get one of these. Energy. Yeah, it was all about the energy. To combine the masculine and feminine within, to wake both of them up, to harness it, to balance it. See, she's got fire in both hands here. And I was going to look too, what is this road less traveled? I just have a deep feeling somebody wouldn't have gone down this path if it wasn't for this person. Yeah, they wouldn't have. Because before, it could have been a situation where, I know 9 of Cups typically does mean wish fulfillment. Here it's a complacency card. Maybe you were in a place where there was no movement. But then after that, we've got the Chariot, the 10 of Pentacles, and the King of Swords. It's like that forced movement here. The honorable path, the final decisions, the courage and strength to cut things out of our lives and move forward for our highest good. And there could have been a family situation or a home situation that was kind of keeping that in the mix. Like maybe somebody wouldn't have went down that path because they cared only about stability because that made them feel safe. Get one more for that, and then we're going to see what somebody has to say. Oh, why did I pick this one up? We're going to go with it. I picked it up. See if anything comes out. I'm possible, number 18. So to know what was possible, to see within, this person is coming out of a mirror. So you got the mirror there twice. Something needed to be reflected upon someone in this situation so that they could grow and move. All right, someone has something to say and corrections or apologies are needed. That could be closure. For some of you, I think that they're going to try to come back around. Not my circus, not my monkeys. And the siren song. Oh, that is awesome. Those are two completely opposite energies. But this, not my circus, really embodies to me the peace and the why with the soulmate. So if you reference that, it feels like two sides of the coin. The person that needs to apologize is hearing the siren song. It's card 21. And it's a mermaid, and she's listening to the call of the divine as all these bubbles are going through these emotions, these feelings. The other side of the coin is not my circus, not my monkeys, card number 15. So someone over here is saying, no, you weren't for my highest good, obviously, or you were only here for a moment to put me on this trajectory as a catalyst, and I'm at peace with it. I'm no longer living in this spot where I'm in my soul cry. I've moved forward. So energetically, we all know as soon as that happens, you know, that person is activated, and it feels like an activation on the other side of the coin here. Siren song, not my circus, not my monkeys. Yeah, somebody doesn't want to repeat it. They don't want it to go around and around. We got the knots again. Self-sabotage. Restrictions or complications, like it's too complicated. I'm no longer going to ignore the heavy issues or burdens. I feel like that's on both sides. I feel like, or on the siren song. The siren feels like, oh my gosh, I can't take it anymore. Time is running out here. Why is time running out? And we're going to see what they have to say. Zooming in on the issue, focus on self. Because somebody took back their power, and the siren can't feel their energy anymore. And they've got this eternal flame or burning desire for this person, which is what they're going to say. They have reflected. And there's been slow progress. They're going to explain to you why that progress has been so slow. For not my circus, not my monkeys. Yeah, somebody walked away from it, moved on. Energetically shifted. Moved on to new things, new opportunities. Could even be a shift in career. Because they didn't want to feel bad anymore, feel badly about the lack. Somebody learned to overcome their consciousness of lack and no longer feels like they're lacking because this person's not in their life. And that sounds harsh, but it's not. It's an acceptance. It's surrender to the outcome. Somebody went within. There's a period of reflection and probably no communication. 9:15 or 9:21 might be significant. There's Virgo energy here, and then the Two of Pentacles back and forth. This was an energetic exchange, but I also feel that siren, whoever that person is, goes back and forth on this all the time. Yep, nostalgia, Six of Cups, and Temperance. Archangel Michael energy, Sagittarius energy as well. So we got Virgo and Sag. And then here comes the Tower. So I think the Tower is going to be the actual conversation. What's going down with the Tower? You got the Nine of Wands. So somebody's going to explain that they can't let go. But they still have this fire, this burning torch within. Guys, oh my goodness, shut the front door. It can't get any better than this. They haven't let you go. You still light their fire. There's no wounded here. This is a healed Nine of Wands, not the wounded warrior. Strong in her convictions, but will not let it go. Because of this deep love, the Queen of Cups. Now you've got the King and the Queen of Cups. The Hierophant, ready for commitment, and the Two of Cups. Seriously. Like, I know I let you go. I know you're my soulmate. I know I messed up. And that's not an excuse. I still feel all this love for you. And there were two different readings where it came out where a conversation had been had either for closure or to rectify it. And someone said everything they needed to say except for the one deepest part of what they had to say that would have fixed everything. I don't know why I'm picking up this deck again, but I guess another one wants to come out. Yep, there's the apology, Page of Cups, and the Four of Swords to heal this. Exactly. Let's get a card to go with that. And then we're going to go with Speak Your Truth. I think that is Speak Your Truth. When this comes, speak your truth and be honest. Happiness, guys. Look at this. 717 is sticking out too. There is a lot of stuff to be had here. Playfulness. So before, it might have felt like they weren't serious. And when they come in, they might just be like, hey, how's it going? Maybe try to flirt a little bit. 2 15s here. That could be significant to someone. And another 22, joy. You've got joy, happiness, and playfulness. It's going to be a lot better than this heavy energy of this bad luck from the past. All right. So what is this truth that needs to be spoken by Gemini or their person? And then we're going to get some advice cards and wrap it up. I hope that this has been helpful, guys. If so, please like, comment, and subscribe. I would love to have you here. Oh my goodness, so many duplicates. I put 2 of these in here at once so we could kind of see some of the mirrored energies that are coming through. And yes, there's a lot of it. You've got the deep unconditional love again. You guys are going to flip when you see this. Deeper look, logical thought, something undiscovered or hidden, undying loyalty. The angels are on your side. The ancestors are on your side. This is your home, your soul tribe. Somebody's a little skittish or nervous about it. But look at this. Messages found in songs or lyrics, confessions of love. Somebody might hear a song that triggers this. As dumb as that sounds. Probably a song they've heard 9 million times. Because everything happens for a reason, divine intervention. The divine is intervening with the tower. We've saw that now, seen that 2 or 3 times. For this deep, unconditional love. And you did it, Gemini. You did a great job because you found peace within from the situation and it triggered all of it. You go, girl or guy. You won today. You won mid-October. Let's see. Pay attention to the signs. Somebody is self-sabotaging or blocking the blessings. I don't think it's you. But we also have to be open. So don't look at it as I never want to speak to them again. I mean, unless they're terrible. I don't think that they are. Self-sabotage. So yeah, there might be resistance to have this conversation. Even on your side because you're at peace and this is no longer your monkey, right? But it's time to be vulnerable and step out of your comfort zone. Don't let pride get in your way. Remove blockages and take action. So if you feel compelled to have this conversation, because the energies could be reversed, it's saying reach out. There's a lot of good things to be had here. I am so rooting for you, Gemini. This is awesome. I'm sending you lots of love and light. Take care.